Hello and welcome to the video presentation of 5S Workplace Organisation. My name is Michael Morrow, and in this presentation we will introduce the concept of 5S. 5S involves improving the organisation of the workplace. In everyday life, there are many examples where well-organised facilities, such as supermarkets, are much more productive than badly organised facilities, such as the typical garden shed. Similarly, in the workplace, a well-organised work area is far superior to a disorganised area in terms of time spent searching for items, the morale of those working there, and safety. 5S is a system which was developed in Japan to establish basic discipline and order in the workplace. It creates an effective work environment that is an essential foundation for other best practices to prosper. 5S involves creating an organised workplace using the following 5 steps. Sort, sorting and removing unnecessary items. Set an order, a place for everything and everything in its place. Shine, cleaning the work area. Standardise, establishing the rules and standards. Sustain, maintaining the standards in a disciplined way. Although it is often referred to as housekeeping, the true meaning of 5S entails much more than what is generally understood under housekeeping. It is a systematic method to instill discipline, standardization, and a quest for perfection. The benefits of 5S include improvement in productivity and effectiveness, the creation of a safer workplace, the establishment of a culture of discipline and order, improvement in quality and repeatability, improvement in employee pride and morale, the freeing up of extra space on the floor and in shelves. Takashi Osada, the founder of the 5S housekeeping system at Toyota Motor Works, has said, "If you can do 5S, you can do anything. The company that can do well with the 5S's can also do well with all the other practices. The company that cannot even implement the basic 5S's will not be able to do any of the other things required of a competitive organisation." 5S is everyone's job, involving all shop floor staff, office staff, and management. Ownership of areas in terms of housekeeping and continuous improvement is critical for 5S to succeed. Without involvement by everyone, 5S in an organisation will ultimately fail. 5S is implemented through 5S blitzes, a rapid transformation of work areas. The first S of 5S is sort, involving sorting out what is needed in a given area, determining the quantity of what's needed and how frequently is it needed. Sort focuses on all types of material and equipment in the work area. These fall in the following categories. Inventory, such as raw materials, work in progress, finished goods. Production tools and equipment, such as jigs, dies, consumables. Maintenance tools and equipment, such as spare parts, maintenance tools. Information, such as work instructions, manuals, notice boards. General equipment, such as furniture and cleaning equipment. Sort involves carrying out a clear-up exercise, often called a red tag exercise. A target area is identified and a 5S team is organised. The clear-up exercise involves the following steps. Removing all unnecessary items. Storing unnecessary items out of the way. Assigning a holding area for tagged items. Setting red tag criteria based on usefulness, frequency of use, quantity required. Attach red tags to the appropriate items. Evaluate the tagged items. Document the results in a red tag register. In this example, the area before a sort session has started. After sorting, the difference can readily be seen with floor space freed up as a result of removing the clutter from the area. Sort has many benefits. It creates more space by eliminating clutter. It allows focus on necessary items. It improves material movement. It improves safety. It ensures obsolete items are not used. Disposal of items can raise revenue. It generates enthusiasm for change. After the sort process has been completed, the second S, set an order, is conducted. This is when the 5S team can improve the productivity in their area by placing what they want, where they want it, and when they want it. In other words, productivity can be improved by placing items used more frequently closer to the work area, reducing the motion required to do the work. A rule of thumb is 5 steps, 30 seconds. Aim to position frequently used items within a 5-step radius of the work area. It should take around 30 seconds to retrieve the item. The mantra for set and order is a place for everything and everything in its place. Visual management is important. Each item has a location, labelled and demarcated as necessary. Trolleys, carts and other mobile equipment have well-labelled parking spaces. Tools are stored on shadow boards. All shelves, carousels and all other storage areas are well labelled. By applying visual management thinking, abnormal conditions can become obvious to the observer, as seen in these examples. The benefits of set and order include saving time finding items, better space utilization, removal of safety hazards, reduction in loss and damage of tools and materials, improvement in inventory management, improvement in productivity. The third S is shine, keeping everything spotlessly clean, cleaning with meaning. If you have a brand new car and regularly clean the car yourself, you will find over time that you start to notice blemishes and scratches in the paintwork, and perhaps you notice some dents in the panels. If you didn't clean your car often, you may not see the slow deterioration of the car's paintwork. This is a philosophy of shine. Shine implies the following. Equipment is free of product spillage, lubricants, or dirt. The workplace is free of dust and litter. Areas outside the workplace are clean and tidy, for example, office areas and amenities. Employees become more involved in the maintenance and care of equipment. When applying shine, perform the initial clean. Introduce cleaning schedules and audits. Eliminate sources of contamination. Provide cleaning tools. Improve access for cleaning equipment. Install cleaning stations as close as possible to the work area. Paint floors, walls and other surfaces. Brightness is especially important for night and afternoon shifts or in poorly lit areas. The benefits of a clean workplace include increased morale, working in a pleasant environment, pride in the workplace, spotting problems earlier, cleaning with meaning, and leaks become immediately obvious. There are fewer safety, quality, and environmental problems. Step 4 involves creating standards. Many workplaces implement the first 3 steps and congratulate themselves on a job well done. While it's true that they may have received a huge benefit from the initial 3 steps, it won't take long for old habits, changes in the business, and personnel changes to occur, which cause the benefits to fade away with time. That's why the 4th S, standardise, is so important. Integrating 5S practices into daily routines and standardizing the way 5S tasks are completed ensures that the new standard becomes the expected standard. This foundation can then be built on as a company progresses along its journey to world class. To be effective, standards should be visual, easily understandable, outline tasks to be performed, followed by everyone, continuously improved. One simple type of commonly used standard is the one-point lesson. These are simple one-page instruction sheets displayed at the appropriate place in the workplace in a clear, highly visual format. The benefits of the 4th S standards include communicating what is expected, exposing any non-compliance, explaining who, what, and when for all 5S activities, improving consistency of housekeeping, providing a starting point to improve upon for ongoing standards. It is important to maintain standards over a long period of time, and to ensure that the new behaviour that has been learnt and practiced in the first 3 S's will not be forgotten and allowed to disappear. The 5th S is considered the hardest of all the 5 S's, as it involves changing the culture and reinforcing positive behaviours from introducing accountability of all involved in 5S. To sustain 5S, create and display standards, the 4th S. Monitor compliance of housekeeping using 5S audits. Monitor audit results. Monitor follow-up of work area improvements using action plans. Review the progress of 5S audits and action plans at regular meetings. Show management commitment by conducting walkabouts, recognizing improvements through newsletters or awards. Induction of new staff into 5S. 5S audits should be conducted regularly by 5S teams with results published at the workstation. The audit should not be seen as a punitive measure, but rather be seen as part of the continuous improvement process. The audit should identify areas for improvements and suggestions as to how to improve. The audit needs to follow a formal audit checklist. An example of an audit checklist is shown here. It is important to display the results of the 5S audits using charts, as shown here. Trend charts show the history of 5S audits results and can be used to determine when to reinvigorate the area with another 5S blitz if the results of the 5S audits are trending downwards. All members involved in the process should develop an action plan, keeping an open mind and focusing on improvement, not finger pointing. The plan should specify what needs to be done by whom and by when. The action plan is stored in the workplace where staff can record issues as they occur. 5S storyboards are used to communicate to everyone how the area is performing in terms of maintaining 5S and implementing improvements. It is called a storyboard as the board displays photos before the implementation of 5S, during 5S implementation and after the 5S blitz, hence showing a story of the 5S journey. 5S audits and action plans are typically displayed on the storyboard. There are no hard and fast rules with the format of 5S storyboards. It's up to the organisation and individuals in each work area to determine how the storyboards will look. Implementing the 5th S sustain has the following benefits. It prevents backsliding. It introduces a culture of discipline and teamwork. It provides a basis for further best practice initiatives. It introduces a culture of continuous improvement. How to make 5S work. Everyone must contribute. Focus on improvement, not finger pointing. Start with one area, then roll out to remaining areas. Make 5S the way we do things. Make 5S a regular agenda item at meetings. Install problem or action boards in the workplace. Set deadlines and responsibilities. Take before and after photos. Communicate successes. Manage the holding area. Review set and order markings. Display clear cleaning and inspection standards. Schedule regular 5S audits. Monitor compliance through audit results and walkabouts. Respond to backsliding with blitzes. Thanks for watching this video presentation of 5S. To know more, visit our YouTube channel or visit our website.